So the sun's in my face and not yours. We are back for part 3 of our stream on day 1, and we have some really neat surprises for you right away. And I'm gonna flip the camera around. Look who we're hanging out with. Y'all know who that is, right? Andrew Steele from RVing with Andrew, and then here's our friends from Amp to Glamp, right? We got Andrea back there, and Will, see she's waving, and Matt's running around here somewhere, and so we wanted to say hello. We're going to have Lisa hold this for a minute. I just wanted to shake his hand. What most of you, of my subscribers, don't know is this man here was my inspiration for starting my own channel, because I didn't think I would do well not being an RV sales guy. I'm just a guy that loves RV.
Hey, that's where it all starts.
Like you're so enthusiastic about cleaning with the Class A's and making them look good, and somebody invites you in, you start looking, and all of a sudden, here you are several years later.
A lot to be thankful for, absolutely.
Do I understand this correct? Your Class B is up for sale?
I think it's sold, so if someone has a deposit on it, and it's not a done deal until the wheels are over the curb, but it should be a done deal here pretty soon.
I can't wait to see what the next one is.
Well, did you see what I just bought?
No, I didn't. I missed that one.
You missed
Oh,
it.
geez. God, now he's called me
Well,
out.
check that out.
As soon as we're done here, I gotta go.
It's got a little NASCAR history, and it's 20 years old. I'll leave you with that. So,
I
I've
like
done 3 or 4
it.
videos on it here in the last couple of weeks.
As I'm sure you know, leading up the week up to it's just been crazy. In fact,
I get it.
I actually did email you about 4 or 5 days ago. So
I'm really bad at keeping it. It's an overload.
I understand completely. So again, I want to thank you for what you do for the community, and appreciate you taking a couple moments to say hello.
I'm
Right?
going to look up your channel.
Tall Man RV Reviews.
Yeah.
In fact, here we go.
Oh,
we
yeah.
We gotta hook them up.
You won't forget us.
Yeah, hang on, we gotta hook 'em up. I mean, oh my gosh. There you go. Then you can't forget.
I love it. I love it.
And you're pretty tall, right? So
Not quite as
you
tall
can
as
be
you.
part of the tall man.
All right, I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. How tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
Okay, yeah, you got a couple inches on me.
Yeah.
So what's the goal of your channel?
So it all started last year here. We came to the Tampa RV show to find the first RV that we wanted to buy that had the things in it we wanted. So we, for the first time, really looking. I'm hitting my head. I can't find a toilet that I can sit on. I can't find a shower that I can get in. And oh my God, could I please get my feet on a bed? Like,
Yeah.
with not in a wall somewhere, right? And so this one over here, my wife Lisa, she's like, you should start a YouTube channel for tall people.
Hey, great idea. Well, there's a guy that tall guy car reviews too.
Yeah, yeah.
That's been very successful.
Yeah.
So
We, Matt has his side grouping position, but it's a little different for him. But for me, being so tall, we'll sit on, I'll climb in the shower. Everything that I just talked about, we do in all of our videos, so those who are tall can get an idea, because not everybody that RVs is 5'7". There are some 6 footers and up. In fact, a lot of my subscribers 6'7", 6'8", 6'9",
Yeah.
and it's challenging
what's your favorite coach of the show for a tall guy?
for a tall guy. Oh my gosh, God, you put me on the spot. Yesterday, we looked at an Avalanche 390ES. And the only thing from the tall guy that didn't work was the back half.
We've seen you before.
The front half was great.
We see you.
But with any fifth wheel, when you get up to the front, you've got height restrictions. You just do. And so I'm used to it. But it's the airiness of everything else in that coach that we kind of like. We're sort of looking for 2 unique things, so that one had it. I like an American Dream. That's sort of, we saw it last year.
That's my favorite name of any RV, the American Dream. We're living
right?
the American Dream.
What
Right.
is it, the 43G? 40, I can't remember the actual one, but we saw it last year and it was like, it's like the lights went on, has everything in it, but we'd already made the decision to go with a fifth wheel. So we already had the F350 Dually, we're ready to pull it, and so we've already made that commitment. This was just before COVID, so we already have the truck. Can't get them now.
Yep.
Tough.
You can probably sell your truck and make money on it now.
Probably, I probably saw
Probably
You
could.
couldn't replace it.
Exactly. Oh man, we gotta go with it.
Don't watch my channel too much.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause I had a fifth wheel before, so.
See, by the way, there's Matt in the background. He's helping some folks out. This guy's always helping people. Always helping people. So, by the way, any reviews that we do, whether they're here or beyond, make sure you call Matt. because he's promised to give you the best price in America. And if you don't know who Matt is, if you're in the RV community, you got to know who Matt is. So,
It's all good. I'm getting a little suntan out here, and I was hiding before
I saw you over there. Well, great, you're here for the whole time, right? Or?
No, just for a few more minutes, and then I got to go to the other side of the state
No, I
to
mean
make some
here.
other videos. Yeah, just for a couple more, not too much longer,
Really?
and then I got to go to the other side of the state to go film some more YouTube videos.
Are you making your way out to Arizona to the courtside at all?
I'm probably not going to make it out there this year. There's just so much going on in Florida right now. But that's courtside. There's a lot going on out there.
Yeah. We've never been there. We've stayed there on our way to California, but we've never been to the island.
My buddy Terry Smith, country coach expert, is going to be out there. So if you want to get some good content, find Terry Smith out at, and I've done several videos with him, one of the most knowledgeable country coaches.
Terry Smith.
Yeah.
We'll have to remember that.
Absolutely.
We're going to cross it out, and then the next day with Liberty.
Nice.
So we got our eyes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But last side note, it's always been a dream of mine. My wife knows. I bought the little toy Prevost bus. I've had that little toy metal bus for 40 years.
Sure, tall guy. You got to look at the new ones.
You know, it's funny. Asked us to
Yeah, there's only one.
We'll talk to you later. I gotta find somebody. You gotta find somebody. Because there was been nobody hanging around there. If there's one that's outside.
That's the one. You just got to go. They're there today. So.
Outside?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go check them out. Because they want us to do that. So looks like you're being flagged. Thank you for your time.
Great to meet you.
Pleasure. We'll see you out there.
Yeah, best of luck with it.
Thank you
guys.
so much.
We've got some reviews to do, don't we? So let's get our bag down here.
You have to sit on the toilet.
And we'll just show you Matt before we go. Of course, he's got a whole line of people here. And so we've been ignoring Amp to Glamp, right? There are also some new YouTubers. If you guys got to check out Amp to Glamp. Okay, well, there's just a few people. They've never really live streamed before, so we're just kind of showing them the screen. So you can see what's going on up here. People leave comments and stuff down there. So,
nice.
All right, so you're welcome. All right, so who is ready to go? Well, let's turn the camera around so you can see some stuff. Who is ready to go see some Class A diesel pushers? Are you guys ready? So I think we're going to go right across the way and look at some of these discoveries. All right, here we go. So let's turn the camera back around. And we've got some beautiful discoveries right here. All right, so let's go in and see what we can find in there. Here we go. There we go. This is the 44B. There's your floor plan. There's several different models. This is one of the ones that we like. Look at the whole line of these guys. You see how many coaches you have to choose from? Every single one of these will be sold before the end of this event. Every single one. Now, we just walked in here out of the blue, so we haven't had a moment to find someone to talk to. So let's just pick this one here. It looks kind of quiet in there. This one is the 42V, American Tradition, right? Let's go take a look on the outside first. I'm going to hand you back to Lisa. I'm going to grab this from her. And just plop this right here. Now, these are full Class A diesel pushers, both on commercial chassis. As you can see, this is a tandem axle. This is, this is just about as big as they get shy of your Prevost conversions. Okay? All right. Look underneath. You can see just how big the storage is passed through all the way through. Okay? Now that is a 12-foot freezer or refrigerator. You can set it up either you want. So if you're out here entertaining people and you don't want to go in and out of the coach to get drinks, you can keep them out here. Speaking of entertaining, you got a nice big, what looks to be 50-inch TV out here in its own little compartment. And again, it comes in and out, so you don't have to have it there. Speaking of out, if we pan back out, you've got basically entire coverage of the entire side of this coach. And these are Girard awnings that are, I guess, armless, right? So there's no sort of side supports. They also, when it gets real windy, they go in on their own. And there's also a separate awning right over the door, so you literally have full coverage. Right, here's your hydraulics. Here's your batteries. There's 6 of them in there. They're nice and organized, easy to get to. Right, here's another electronic bay, sort of your power station. Okay. Come to the back. All right, those were your house batteries up front. These are your vehicle engine batteries, filters. This one we can actually get around to the back. I'm not going to go all the way around, but you can see there's a ladder. What I like about this, by the way, the ladder's only half high. So, meaning there's another half that you hook on. So from a security standpoint, nobody can just climb up there on their own. You have to have that other half of the ladder to get up there. I really like that, which is nice. So let's go on over here. Look at this paint job. Isn't that amazing? What do y'all think of that paint job? Leave a comment down below. What do you think about that paint job? I love the blues. Right? Frameless windows. Alright, so let's go inside. Oh my. Now look at this, everybody. This is absolutely amazing. So we'll take you to a quick little run. It just doesn't feel like you're in an RV. It's so high end. Absolutely beautiful. The bed goes back. We'll do some more detail on this in a couple of minutes. We'll just give you the quick overview, right? Shower in the back. Hi, everybody. We are in a Class A diesel pusher. We're gonna go back up to the front and start there. Now look at this from a cockpit, guys. Now again, this is on a Freightliner chassis, but if you were a pilot, this would be called a glass cockpit, right? Everything is digital. It's at your touch. I'm gonna give this back to Lisa so I can sit down so you guys can see. Now, this so far, for what we've looked at today, has been by far the most comfortable that I've sat in. Now this steering wheel completely adjusts to your height, okay? I'm not gonna move it around now. It just super, super comfortable. All your controls are right here. These things are super, super, super simple to drive. For those who have never driven a Class A before, other than, obviously it's big, but they don't drive much, they don't feel much different from like a big SUV. They just drive super, super nice. Of course, you have to take your corners wide and different things like that. But from just a steering, it's not as, oh my God, as you think it would be, okay? Anyway, from the passenger seat, now obviously the door is here in the front. Now, when you're driving down the road, there is a piece right here, let's see, the step cover. Will it go out? No, they have the batteries out. There's a step cover that actually covers this entire step. So when you're driving, that would be out, so your passengers' feet are not dangling. They would be sitting up like this, okay? Now, above the driving area, you have just cabinetry everywhere and soft close, right? Here in the front. Over here, you have some of your electronics, and then above the passenger. Okay, some more electronics. All right, I think these nice people behind you, Lisa, are trying to get out, so we'll let them out. Again, we're live, and so we're just walking around the show live, catching RVs, and you know, let me tell you, there is a lot of people here today. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was shocked. We came here last year, and Thursday was kind of slow, and so we were expecting that today, and well, that's not exactly what happened. It was very, very busy. So let's turn around here. Lisa's looking at the TV. But right behind Lisa, there's two amazing, and turn around Lisa, there's two amazing theater chairs. I mean, I just cannot tell you how comfortable these are, y'all. I mean, just absolutely plush leather. And this is not the fake stuff, okay? The chairs are completely electric. All right, so if you want to recline, you just hit the button right there and they recline, okay? Obviously, you see there's coasters here and there's USB charging ports. These little round silver things, there's these little trays that you can put in here. So if you're watching a movie and you want to have some snacks or whatever, you can have a little tray for snacks. Or maybe if you want to just have a little TV dinner here or something like that, you can do that. Obviously, huge center console, which is just huge, okay? Above, plenty of storage above, right? As you can see. Now, up underneath, there are plugs. Right over there, there's a plug. Right, so if you need to be charging some stuff in, you can charge some stuff, okay? Across from these seats, what Lisa was looking at before, is your sofa and your TV. So there is actually a sofa here, which this pulls out to be a bed, right? So if you have some guests and you need a place to sleep, this is a good place to do it. Now this TV is on a televator, okay? And so, oh, those are lights. I thought that was the televator. So if you're somewhere beautiful and you don't want to see the TV and you're not using the TV, that will go up and down and hide behind the console. I'm not exactly sure where the switch is. I didn't look for it beforehand, but trust me, it's on a televator, okay? So then we continue to move back into the dining area, which to me is kind of, it's really neat looking because it almost looks like an office too, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
So I would like use, yeah, it's my office. By the way, these black things there, these are power towers. And so if you need some power, you just pull them up and you got all kinds of plugs and charging units there. Obviously this is the dinette. This pulls out and so you can seat more people. You got a nice little side tray or side, whatever you want to call it behind there. I call it, it's almost like a buffet, right? Right, so you can put your condiments up there or whatever. But like I said, I think I would put my computer screen up there. I don't have one now because I work on a laptop, but if we had something like this, I would have just a dedicated computer, like all the time.
Yeah.
And further cabinetry all the way up. Now, in this level of a coach, you will have day shades and night shades. And there we go. So there they are. There's your day shade. You can see through it, but they can't see in. And then there's your night shade for a complete a blackout, if you will, right?
Yeah.
So what else? Oh, the kitchen.
Yes, look at the kitchen. Isn't this nice? So I love the backsplash.
Right? Isn't that awesome? And that's real tile, guys.
It
Right?
is.
This is not fake stuff here.
And I do believe
This pops out. See this right here?
Yeah.
Hit that right there.
There you go.
Here, hold that.
I will.
And I will do
this.
that. There we go.
There
Look
you
at that.
go.
And
That
I have extra
whole
kitchen.
cabinet slides right out.
So again, if you're making one of those meals that requires like 16 million vegetables that you got to chop up into tiny little pieces and put in bowls, there you go. You can put all the bowls right there.
Plenty of space.
And there's storage in there too.
There is storage in here.
Just got to pull it open.
There you go. So we
There
have
you go.
cabinetry.
And that's deep, deep,
It
deep,
is.
deep.
It is.
Let's go ahead and close that so nobody trips on it.
I think that's a great idea.
There you go.
All right. So, yeah, we walk into the kitchen. We have this nice, huge, I don't think I've ever seen a sink this large.
Yeah, that's big.
That is really big. That is real stainless.
That is the biggest sink.
That is the biggest sink I've ever seen. There's a cutting board in there. There's a
You know what's also cool?
rack.
That thing in your hand?
Yes.
Does it covers up the front part too a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
just like that. So it's sort of, once it's on there, it matches this profile all the way through.
It does.
Yeah,
So
it's not just
if
the
you have a
top.
piece up there, you can have the entire countertop for your cup space.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's wonderful. So actually, here's the other one. Or no, this isn't the other one, but it is a cover, and we have a 2-burner induction stove.
Nice.
Which is really nice.
I love to see the induction happening now more so than the propane.
Absolutely.
Yep. So since we're here, just so you all know, we're going to hold this up right here so that you can see. That's manufactured suggested retail right there, right? And of course, we're at a show, so you know, there's always some savings there, but that's what the manufacturer suggested retail is on this particular coach.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, we got a nice, beautiful whirlpool,
Isn't that beautiful?
and I don't think a microwave gets much bigger than that.
I don't think it does.
right?
I don't think it does.
That is huge. It's barely, I got to back up to get it in the entire shot there.
But we have plenty of cabinet space. Yeah, these are nice and deep. They're not the shallow
And they're
cabinets.
adjustable too.
They are.
There's no shelf in here. There was a shelf in the other one.
Yeah.
Meaning
Yes.
there's a little mid shelf here, so you can actually adjust it for the height of the stuff that you put in there.
Yes. And then underneath.
That's where you store all your remotes.
And that's well, that's true too.
And guess what that is?
That.
It's a dishwasher.
It is, and that.
It says it's a knock lock.
So I don't know.
Well, we're not sure how it opens up. Oh, I knocked and it opened. Oh my Lord.
That is
So
absolutely.
this
fine.
has a dishwasher, guys. So look at that. So you just knock on it and it opens.
That
How
is
funny
so
is that?
funny. Now this, I was expecting it because the
Wow,
it looks
yeah.
like it's going to be cabinets,
doors.
But yeah, it actually is a drawer that pulls out, and that is.
Great place for pots and pans.
And here's the other piece of our sink.
Yeah.
Her sink.
Yep.
Yeah, and the stove.
Which we didn't really cover when we were over here, but there's lots of storage underneath the dining area, underneath the buffet, right? To include back over here. There's just lots of storage. Oh, that's kind of like fake storage. Okay. All right. So then we've got our refrigerator.
We do.
Side by side with a drawer type freezer.
Oh my goodness.
That's going to be at least 18 cubic inches. Cubic feet. I always get that wrong. It's big. And then your drawer. Yeah, yeah, it's like, that's great. Absolutely amazing. Indoor ice and water.
Yeah.
And then next to it, you have like a little food pantry with pull-outs too.
I love those pullouts.
Right? Absolutely. Both top and bottom, guys.
Yeah.
Right?
That's beautiful.
And then let's not forget this. What? Oh, you know what time it is. All right, so guys, this is a porcelain foot flush toilet, right? Or is, no, wait a minute. It is not foot flush. It's electric. There's a button right here. Here, look at that. There's a button right there. You just press the button. What? We're getting fancy now. We got buttons for flushing.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So again, for those who don't know, who are just joining the stream or joining our channel, I am 6'4", thus the name Tall Man RV Reviews. Speaking of which, if you have just joined our channel, do us a favor. Thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, you know all that wonderful stuff everybody from YouTube asks. There's a reason. It really helps the channel grow, and we really could use that help. Okay? All right, thank you all. For the Tall Man Clan watching us, God bless you guys. Thank you for being here.
Would y'all like to say
All right,
hello?
to my
We're
left,
streaming live. Okay.
to my left, we've got a nice little sink here. And again, this is all molded. Kind of a really unique faucet there, which is kind of nice. Above me, there's some cabinetry up there, which obviously you're not putting anything in there because, well, that's your 12-volt electric panel and some other stuff. But over here, you do have your medicine chests. Okay, plenty of room there. All right, now, as I stand up, you can see my entire self here. Right, which is actually very cool. And they put a little mirror here for you too and a towel. I guess that's just extra bonus. All right, so as we move into the back, as we get in here, you'll see there's some digital features to the coach. You can actually control your coach from here, and I also believe an app that you can put on your phone. And we're just switching the guards here. Like I said, we're live. There's tens of thousands of people here, and so we're all working together to move around the coach. Now, look at this. This is just absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
Look at the detailed lighting overhead as well.
The
Isn't that
detailed
beautiful?
lighting, the wainscoting down next to the bed, all the way around with paneling.
Wainscoting, yeah.
Because to get the extra room, this bed is on an incline or adjustable type system. So when the slide comes in, this bed will recline back. That gives you the ability to have a full-size residential type bed in here, okay, which is great. Now I believe, to be honest, because it's up, so I can't lay on it, but I believe that's a residential king, Lisa.
I believe you're correct.
It really does look like it is. And yet again, I have forgotten my tape measure. I promise you all I will have it tomorrow. Okay? As you can see, there's storage above, and it's really deep storage, guys. I mean, I can barely touch the back of it. It goes all the way back there. And it's all one, look at that. That lights up. Isn't that
Nice,
awesome?
yeah.
But it all connects, okay? There is power next to the bed, left and right, as you can see it right there, okay? and a couple little nightstands. I mean, you might not want to put a glass of water up there, but you know, you can put your phone up there while it's charging. You know, just like a little nightstand right here, okay? Directly across from the bed, another amazing wardrobe wall. That's what I call
beautiful?
it.
That
right?
is
I mean,
beautiful.
you've got, look, huge, it's almost floor to ceiling type mirror, right? So, I mean, you can see all the way down, you can see, hi, Mom. Hi. Okay, we'll give you back to Lisa now.
Did you see an MSRP on this one?
The MSRP was 600 and something. Now this is again MSRP. I don't know what the show price is, but MSRP is 628. So 628 grand MSRP.
All right, there you go. Short and solo.
Huh?
That was
Okay,
short
yeah.
and solo.
Yep. So so you got some nice drawers here, which is just below the TV. Again, this has got to be 46 to 48 ish. And look at this, 8 drawers. Absolutely amazing. Right, I won't open the other two, they're all the same. Okay, and again, another wardrobe to the left. This is where your extra chairs are, obviously, for the dinette. Okay, and then we get into this amazing bathroom, which, by the way, has a separate door, so you do have some privacy back there. And I didn't cover it, but even up here, the bedroom, and I can't tell you, I wish we could get this across. That was a heavy door. This one too. This is a solid door. It's not a hollow core. It is solid wood, okay? But there is a door to separate the front from the back, okay? Same thing with the bathroom. So, look at this, guys. I don't necessarily have to sit on that toilet. As you can see, you could be a basketball player and sit on that thing. But there is something I want to show you that's really unique. Come on up here. It's hard to see because it's hidden very well, but the outline right here where these shelves are, this is actually an emergency exit. Not all coaches have this built into them. So if you're in the rear of the coach in the middle of the night and there's something happens up at the front, all you have to do is pull this, that flips right down. These are actually become part of your ladder to get in and out. So it's an emergency exit that's here in the back. I absolutely love that, okay? To the left of the toilet there, you've got another huge storage cabinet that is also, these are all adjustable in there as well, okay? Directly across from the toilet is your stackable washer and dryer. Already in there, they're Whirlpool.
And I love that there's plenty of space around the washer and dryer. A lot of times you're so cramped and you have no room, and if you drop something, you're going to have to rewash.
Yep.
But there's plenty of space. You could actually have a laundry basket there if you wanted. Love that. Yep.
Yeah, look, like let's be honest. A lot of the fifth wheels, the washer and dryer are in sort of the front closet. It's not in a separate thing, and one has to face sort of to the left and one sort of has to face to the right. So they're sort of in the closet. Now some of them have their own dedicated space, but most of them don't. So look at this, dual vanities. Okay, and so you got solid surface back here as well with a nice center sort of shelf unit with your own drawer. Okay, his and hers medicine chest. Now they're a little bit low for the tall people. I can see from about here down for you tall people out there. Okay, but you have his and hers. To the right of the other side is yet another one of those little storage cubbies, okay? And again, you have a ton of storage underneath as well. So there's just a lot of room to store stuff here. And last but not least, with this particular model, we've got this amazing shower. Look at this thing, Lisa.
Wow.
Fully tiled, right? Not fake, not faux, real tile. And from a tall man standpoint, this sucker's got a rain shower head, and I'm underneath it. So let's see here. You could be 6'9" and get your head, maybe 6'8" most, 6'8", 6'9", and get your head underneath that rain shower head without having to duck. Now mind you, of course, you got the bubbly, and there's plenty of room above the shower head, but if you want to be under that nice rain shower head, 6'8", 6'9", okay? But you also have this wand here. It's just, God, this is a beautiful shower, Lisa.
That really is.
Absolutely amazing. There's a bench back here in the back. There's also a shelf here in the back for putting, here, I'll grab that. I'll make it a little easier for you. There's a little shelf back here for putting some shampoos and soaps and things, and you got a nice bench down there. There you guys go. See the bench? Okay. So, yeah, that's an amazing shower.
That's beautiful.
That might be one I wouldn't mind the glass door on. So what do you think of that model, guys? All right, leave a comment there down below. And we're going to move on to another one and check out another one for you. Just to remind you, if you're joining us late, we are streaming live at the Tampa Supershow, and we just looked at an American coach. This was 42V. Okay, and there's the floor plan. All right, traditional Class A diesel pusher. All right, so let's go down here. Let's see what else. What other trouble can we get into? Because we're good at getting into trouble. All right, let's look at the 40G, right? This is a Discovery LXE, and this is the 40G. This is one that Lisa and I saw a while ago that we sort of fell in love with, right? This is one of the Class A's that are on our list of ones that we want. In fact, let's do the storage outside. Let me just put this down right here, Lisa.
Thank you.
And again, this is also on a commercial chassis, guys, a Freightliner chassis. And so the storage is going to be kind of like the other one we saw. It's going to be amazing storage. Now, some of them will be passed, like this first one is not all the way passed through. It's the design, right? You can have complete pass through like you see here, but not every bay may be a complete pass through just because of the design of the coach. As you see, there's a tray here, so you can actually, you don't have to crawl all the way back in there. You just pull the tray out and your stuff comes to you, right? I love that, especially if it's heavy stuff. All right, so then, again, there's another pass-through, and here, there's another pass-through. There's a little plant here, so I don't want to kill the plant, but there's another pass-through all the way there, right? Slam latches, right? There's some of the electronics right there, electronics bay. All right. And then, some more storage bags here. There you go. There's a little cabinet up there, but you've got access to some more of the components.
Your
and
arms
engine
there.
stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. Can you see that now? Just a little bit of storage compartment up there.
Okay.
And then this last one right here. There's a little cabinet up top, but there's your hydraulic pump right there. Just like the other coach that we looked at, you have sort of the half ladder. So the other ladder we actually saw on that pull-out tray. That way people can't get up to the roof without.
Look at the awning.
Yeah, I was just about to say, if you look, complete side coverage. That's what the Gerard awning looks like, completely extended out. Right, so you have full coverage. And again, what's great about this is you really don't have to worry about the wind, because as soon as it starts getting windy, that goes in on its own. Right? Well, it's cozy. Yeah, what do you think of the paint job, everybody?
I think that's
You
beautiful.
like the paint job on this one or the model we were just in a couple of minutes ago? Let us know in the description. In the comments, let us know. All right, let's go inside. No, y'all, come on out. It's okay. Y'all were here first.
I'll turn my camera away because we are live, so if you don't want to be on camera. Oh, you're fine. If you want to be on camera, I'm happy to turn around.
All right. We'll do our best to embarrass you as much as possible. All right, now come on in. Now this will have a slightly different feel than the one that we were just in. The one that we were just in, I believe, is sort of their top of the line. Why don't you come in up here just a little bit, Lisa, because we're in the walkway here. We'll let people come and go. All right, so you still have luxury, but just a little bit different than the one we were just in. Like the other one had complete marble floors. This is just tile floors. Okay?
Still beautiful.
Absolutely still beautiful. The woodwork, again, amazing woodwork all the way through. You have LED light accenting all the way through, which is awesome, right? Now this one, set up a little different than the other one. The other one, the living room was kind of in the front. This one, we have our dinette in the front. And what's cool about this dinette, I don't know if I can do it, but it's on a piston. And so it just raises up and down. It's pretty simple, okay? It looks like these people are trying to get by you, so we'll let them come on through.
Thank
Can we ask a question?
Sure.
Where's the one that you're talking about?
The one that we just looked at was just across the way. It was the, oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure it was this one right here. Oh, it was the bluish one.
Okay.
527.
Okay, thank you very much.
You'll enjoy that one.
It's beautiful.
Is it?
Oh my
is,
gosh, absolutely
yes.
amazing. Marble floors. Oh yeah. Yeah. Of course, I mean, again, the price tag is there, right? You're paying for so much more, and so the luxuries are a bit higher. So let's go back up to the front real quick here. We'll start there. Again, remember this is a Freightliner chassis, so the front is really is a lot like the other one. Not quite exactly the same. Again, I call it glass type cockpit like the other one. That one was complete flat panels. This is a little bit different, okay? But yeah, absolutely, it is comfortable. Being my height is 6'4", to sit here and drive, it feels like the chair is on like an air chair. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that is definitely on air, which is great, which makes it more comfortable. Typically, it's just the driver's seat that's on that, not the passenger seat. Okay, and this it does. You can move the steering wheel to your needs. Okay, so let's get up and look above here, because this is one of the neat things that we kind of like about this model. There's a hide-a-bed up here. They call it a Heidel Loft. So when you're parked, we'll make you famous. When you're parked and you need an extra place for somebody to sleep, you just hit a button and this sucker goes all the way down, and you've got a full-size bed up there with a full-size mattress. Not like the little bunk mattresses, but a full-size mattress, okay? There's also a TV up there, so when this is down, I actually think the person up there can be watching TV from that TV.
I think
but
so.
You can also be watching TV. Come on in, we're live.
Tell everybody hello, we're live.
Welcome to the party. Say hello to everybody.
It's a good 40G.
Good 40G, that's right. All right. So then we sort of worked our way back here to the dinette. We already showed that to you in the storage. I didn't get to show you the storage above, but there's your storage above, okay? And then if we turn around, we're actually in the kitchen, which sort of starts here and goes all the way down here. It does really stop here because that's a different, but the way it's set up, you could actually use that for kitchen stuff, I think.
Usable prep area, absolutely.
I think so.
Yeah, without a doubt. So it starts up here with a refrigerator freezer, and it is a side-by-side. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. What? You know, it's funny. It was like 38 degrees this morning. We were freezing.
And
now
we're
it's like
walking
80.
solid
I swear. We're sweating our butts off, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome.
Isn't that nice?
That is a nice spice rack, right?
Look at this. This one pulls out.
So push the button
Push the button
and hold it. Oh, there you go.
hold.
That's just like the other one we were in. That's nice.
Yeah,
So
so-
yet another little prep area when you're cooking,
Exactly. I love
because
that.
this is your stove. It's also induction.
It is. And I believe there's the 2 burners.
Yes, I'm sure there was.
Yes,
Yep, there you
2
go.
burners. Here we go. Above that, we have the nice.
Yeah, God, it's just
microwave.
it's freaking huge, y'all.
It is. My goodness. That is very large. We do have a nice storage drawer, and then
Oh,
we have
Fisher Pickel
yes,
dishwasher.
the dishwasher underneath.
Oh, gotta have a dishwasher.
Right.
Yep.
So moving over here, we look at this faucet. I love
Say,
that.
say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. We are live. So over here, we have this large basin sink. Look at that.
Nice.
I love that faucet.
That is a nice faucet, isn't it?
It is. I love that.
Does it pull out? I'm sure it does. Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
cool.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then above that, we do have space for you can put your plates and cups and everything.
Yeah, because that's full depth
and adjustable.
and
as well.
adjustable.
Yeah.
You got LED accent lighting on top of this as well, where the crown is.
Right.
And then we get back to the living room, right? Which is kind of an interesting layout where the kitchen's sort of to the front. And so over here you have your sort of sofa, which does lay out to be a bed if you want a bed there. And somebody, interestingly enough, I don't know if this is like one of the dealers who has put this there, or this is something that comes with it, but it's an interesting sort of little sort of thing for the middle person to have a cup holder. It's just kind of a unique sort of looking thing, isn't it?
It is.
I'm not sure it's part of it because of the colors.
I don't think it is because it doesn't match the decor in here,
Yeah,
but it fits
but
perfectly
it
in
does
there.
Fit perfect. It's an interesting little accessory. Which, by the way, you see there's seat belts here, so you can be, legally seated in here while you're going down the road. Now, these are also very comfortable. Now, I was mentioning cup holders. There's no cup holders here because they're back behind here. All right, there's sort of a little back bar behind the seat here, and so you can do that. Now, directly across from where we're sitting is your TV. And that's a big, beautiful, that looks to be about a 50-inch. All right. And a nice LG. Below that, you got your sound bar as well as a fireplace. And don't forget, all the countertops are all, excuse me, solid surface. The table is solid surface. This back bar is solid. Everything was solid surface. Okay. Absolutely awesome. And then you've got this weird configuration of doors. Okay. So this is because we're on a bit of a slant. This is not operating correctly. But this is sort of a bifold door that, as you can see, gives you access to an actual bunk area, which is so cool. So if you're entertaining people up here and you got kids, or you're up and the kids are in bed, you can close this door and they can have their own space. In fact, there's also a door back here, okay, and this one as well isn't opening because of how we're sitting. Okay.
So I think the neat thing about this is the bunk area can be totally closed off, and yet you still have access to the restroom from either the front of the RV
In fact,
or
go back into
the bedroom in the back.
Go back into there so you can see.
Yes.
Right? So that closes off the bunk room completely. Right? So here, if this door was closed, you can still get into the bathroom, but you can still get into the bedroom as well.
And
so that bunk room does become completely shut off, which
and,
is great.
And even the kids in the bunk area have their own door into the bathroom.
I don't know. I think I might want to bolt that one shut.
It's a Jack and Jill in the bunkhouse.
Jack and Jill and the Hill.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, let's sit on this toilet and see how we're doing for us tall people out there. And so, as you can see, being my height, 6'4". If you're new to the channel, if you're new to the stream, I am 6'4", so use my height as reference as we're walking around here. But on this toilet being my height, gosh, I got plenty of room. In fact, you could be much, much taller than me and fit me here. Speaking of which, you see, no head issues, height issues. Up to the ceiling, you could be more than 7 feet and stand in here. Okay, beautiful corner sink, nice solid surface, a countertop. Beautiful woodwork continues throughout.
Look at the backsplash.
Right? And that is real tile. It's kind of iridescent, isn't it?
It is.
Yep. Nice corner, sort of interesting medicine chest here. You got sort of an angled part here, and then sort of the mirror. Hi, Mom. And then over there. Okay? So, and as you can see, all of the doors have mirrors. So if you need to see 3 profiles, I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but you can, there's the left, there's the right, and there's the center. There's 3 of me. My good God, y'all are in trouble. There's 3 of me now. All right, well, we might as well look at the shower while we're in here.
Might as well.
Yep, now this one is also tiled. Okay? There's just a key down there, so I'm just not trying to catch this.
Oh, gotcha.
So, now, up here, if I'm in the skylight or in the bubble, if that bubble wasn't there, we would have a bit of a problem because we are up. Well, so I would say, again, you've got every bit of, 6-7 inches above my head. So 6'10", 6'11". So plenty of height in there, guys. Okay. Again, this is the Discovery LXE 40G, I think. We'll look again on the outside. So here's the bunk area. Now each area has its own little storage with adjustable shelves. You see that in there? There you go. And so whoever's sleeping in this bunk can have some personal storage up there, and the same thing down below. There's also drawers underneath the bottom bunk.
And there's also a USB charging port over here
Oh,
too
yeah,
for each
nice.
of the bunks.
For
I
each
don't know if
one.
you noticed, but yes.
Great. But there's some drawers all the way down there at the bottom, 2 for each person, which is great. I love that everything's wrapped with leather, and it's really rich looking. And these aren't, just placeholder type mattresses either. I mean, they're not as thick as a normal home mattress, but you could put a normal home mattress in there if you wanted. All right, so why don't you go through the bathroom? Let's go ahead and get into the bedroom completely. Okay. So this also looks to be very close to a residential king. Let me Yeah, this is definitely, in my opinion, it feels like a residential king. We can look it up for you and put it in the description later, but I'm pretty sure it's a residential king. Now, above the bed, as you see, there's plenty of cabinetry up there for storing things. All right, so you got some storage here, and look, it does go all the way through, okay? Now, I do believe this is a speaker, right? And so you're playing, if you're watching TV, I believe it's tied to the whole system, so you can have some like nice surround sound in here, guys, right? There's power to the left and the right of the bed, which is awesome, okay? Obviously, there's also, as you can see, some storage underneath. Now, when you flip around, Lisa, you're looking at an 8-drawer dresser with a TV on top of it, already mounted up there. Another sort of storagey wardrobe area here. And to be honest, this is where I would think we'd have to keep towels because there wasn't really cabinetry in the bathroom for towels. Okay, so this, due to its size, I would think with that, because you've got your big closet up here, which, as you can see, is absolutely huge. Okay, hanging rack that goes all the way through, just absolutely wonderful. Can you see that? There you go, everybody. Woo, right, and then down there to the bottom. Sorry, when we stream, we don't have the ability to choose some of the camera depths. When we do our normal videos, we're able to back the camera out a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. So when we're doing live streams, it doesn't allow us to do that. So we apologize.
That's a little more challenging.
It is just a little bit. But anyway, so your washer and dryer, look at that, and already installed. Whirlpool.
Isn't that nice?
Absolutely. So there you go. That is an American Dream, or Discovery LXC, I should say. And we'll go outside and grab that model number. All right. And let's see here. By the numbers, 350 horsepower. You got 150 to 1,250 foot-pound of torque. Right. Your hitch rating is between 10,000 and 15,000 pounds. 100-gallon fuel, 8-kilowatt Onan diesel generator. 105 gallons of fresh water, and you got an AquaHot 400D, right? Amazing.
And here's the,
the MSRP. I wanted to see what it was for sale for, but MSRP, $466. So let's see if we can see what it's for sale for the show. Again, the model number. Again, I believe this was 40G. Yeah, 40G. So there you go. There's the 40G. So if you guys are out there watching us right now and we're live, do us a favor. If you want us to continue, please leave a comment and tell us to continue. If not, we will end the stream and we'll pick it up tomorrow morning. But if you want us to go look at another one, let us know. Leave a comment below and we'll continue. There's a nice Armada right here, right? I've never seen an Armada before. I'd like to do an Armada. So what do you think? You guys want us to do another one? Let us know in the comments below. Now, we are going to be streaming 2 or 3 times every single day here at the 2022 Tampa RV Super Show. And, well, it's just all up to battery life. We killed the phone once already today, and so we had to recharge it. So look at this one, Lisa. This is beautiful. An Armada. We've never seen an Armada before. Well, I was just asking people if they wanted us to continue to leave a comment. There's a few people watching us right now on the live stream. Leave a comment. Let us know if you want us to continue. We have just a little bit of time. We have about 30 minutes left. We actually have a special appointment with another manufacturer that we're going to take some video for you guys and put out later. But that's going to be a very, very special one. So we'll do that. But yeah, here's a little glimpse of the Armada 40B. There we go. Nice. Absolutely beautiful.
Right.
Right. Outside, the storage, I'm sure, is about the same as the other. This one is a tag axle. Just the other one that we looked at was not. The first one was, but the second one was not. This is a big coach. So I'm sure you're getting into the $600,000-$700,000 range. So we'll just sneak in for a minute.
Tyler says check it out.
Tyler. Okay, Tyler, we'll check it out. Is that our Tyler or a different Tyler?
I believe that's our Tyler. I don't know for sure, but
I don't know. That may not count.
I believe
All right,
it's our
MSRP 558. Okay, so I would expect this to be probably in the mid 4s. Okay, So let's start up here at the front and sort of just look our way backwards. I mean, look at that. Short and what? We just had somebody else say something.
Short and solo. Hang on.
There you go, guys. Look at that.
Short and solo says, yeah, go into it. Might as well.
Might as well, right? We're here. We're dirty. We're sweaty. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, look. Holy crap. It's a bunkhouse. But the bunk is in the back.
This is awesome.
Holy crap. Well, I was surprised. Yeah, I love the colors too. It's really yeah, it's very, it just gives it an open feel with the lighter colors, right? I mean, I'm all about wood. I love the wood, but you know, too much wood grain and you just feel a little enclosed. But with the lighter colors, it just changes kind of the whole feel, right? So absolutely huge. All right, so we're in here. Let's start over here. I'm going to give you back to Lisa.
All right.
The front we're not going to cover very much. It's your standard Freightliner chassis, right? So you've got all the same stuff up here in the front, your nice little glass cockpit, chairs, right? Air brakes, the whole 9 yards, okay? Just like the one we were in before, you got your TV up in the front. Because above that, you got your hide bed up here, all right? And so for the extra sleeping space, you got yourself a hide bed. Now over here, you got yourself your theater chairs. These remind me of the ones in the first coach that we were in. Right, the nice leather ones with the big sort of center console.
Yeah.
Electric, right?
But I do like this because it is directly across from the sofa.
It is directly across from the sofa.
I do
but
like
it's also
that.
directly across from that big ass TV.
That is true.
I don't know how else to explain it, guys. Excuse my French, but that is a big ass TV. That's bigger than 50.
Yeah.
I don't know how big that is, but that is
It probably has.
55.
It probably.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That is a big TV.
That is a big TV.
All right, so on this sofa, this does pull out to be a bed, everybody. So if you need extra sleeping space other than the front, there's some space here. As you can see, there are seat belts, so you can seat people here while you're driving down the road as well. So you've got your 2 passengers up in the front. You got at least 2 there. You got at least 2 here, and you can sit people back here at the banquette. All right, so this is not your traditional dining. This is more of your banquette type seating. All right. Let's see. Is there some storage underneath? Oh, there's some storage drawers underneath here, which actually pull out quite a bit. All right. So Lisa, why don't you just come on straight forward a little bit, this nice gentleman. We are live and we're streaming, so just feel free to come on through. It's all good.
Do you want to be famous? Would you like to be famous? You're pausing, so there
Thank you for
you
your
go.
service, my
Thank
friend.
you.
Appreciate you.
Yes, we do. Thank you very
Harvey and
much.
myself. Yeah, excellent.
21 years Air Force.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Thank you very much.
You put it all in.
Yeah.
All right, so the banquette, above the banquette, you have your storage. All right, here's where a lot of your technical components are for your satellite and stuff like that. Okay, and moving the signal around the coach for TVs and things. And the rest of it is just open storage.
Short and Solo says blocks the neighbor's house really well.
Yeah, it does. This blocks a lot out, doesn't it?
And look at how many windows are around here. I mean, you have a lot
Well,
of
the
natural.
TV, by the way, is on its elevator.
It is. I know there's
It's
a window
up right
behind
now,
there.
But when it's down, let me see if I can find that button to put it down.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just pointing out how much
Those are the lights.
natural light you actually do have coming in here.
Yeah, it's beautiful, guys. It really is.
Yeah.
My guess is that's part of the digital features. There's touch pads all over the place that it'll lower it down. I didn't really want to mess with that anyway, because, you know.
Yeah.
Can I take it home with me?
Absolutely. I have no problem with it. If there's somebody outside you should probably talk to first, though, because if not, there are probably some police involved and things of that nature.
Well, minor.
Minor. Yeah, but we didn't want to
I'll
ruin.
just tell them my PTSD from being a Vietnam veteran. Don't mess with me.
There you go. There you go.
I'm
That'll
taking it
work.
home. Don't mess with me.
All right, so as we get into the kitchen, you see there's that beautiful microwave again, Whirlpool, right?
Yeah.
You know, let's come back to the kitchen.
Yeah, that
Because
sounds good.
I want to show that back, right?
I
If you're just
know.
coming on, this is a bunkhouse, y'all, but the bunk is in the back of the coach, right? Look at that sucker. Now, these also have, they're not regular home type mattresses, but they're not your sort of teddy bear type mattresses. They're pretty decent. There is a hanging rack that doesn't have to stay there. Obviously, that can come out. But if this this as more closet space for the bedroom, you can actually use this as more closet space for the bedroom, which in and itself is awesome. As you can see, once I put this up, there is sort of, they're mirror images. You've got cabinetry at the top and the bottom for storage. There's no drawers on the bottom, but let me open up one of these cabinets to see how much storage you got in there.
Oh, there's a lot of storage in there.
There is a lot in there.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. And then you've got a little wardrobe here as well, right, and 3 drawers. So I mean, there's a lot of sort of closet space, if you will, just back here, because there's another one over here. So there's one for the top bunk, one for the bottom bunk.
Right.
So there's a lot here.
There's
All right?
definitely a lot of space
So
there.
let's go ahead and give this a shot, y'all, because you know what time it is. All right. So again, for those just joining us, if you don't know, once again, I am 6'4", so use my height as reference as we're walking around the RVs. At my height on this toilet, which by the way is a porcelain foot flush toilet, is, well, there's no problems. So definitely a thumbs up, and we're moving on. This is perfect. Okay. I do kind of like the step up back here.
Yeah.
It's just, now in most Class A diesel pushers with the commercial chassis, you have the step in the back because of the engine and stuff. But I love how they did it. Okay. There is an interesting little storage area behind the toilet, by the way. Okay. So for all the extra toilet paper I guess you need, you can stash it back there.
There
Okay?
you go.
Over here, full length mirror, by the way, right here. So if you're dressing, you have a full length mirror, which is awesome. And then you got your vanity, and this is a one-piece solid surface. So there's no place for stuff to get it, just beautifully well done. I love how it's cut in there and the angles, right?
I do, and I love the backsplash.
The tile backsplash, it's just absolutely perfect. And then look at this, little medicine chest there. Not medicine chest, well, yeah.
Yeah, medicine chest, sure.
Place to store all them drugs.
Oh, come on now.
Well, the medicines, y'all know what I mean. Underneath here, we got place for maybe sponges and stuff. Some storage underneath here, which is huge.
That is really big.
Yeah. And you got full, jeez, look at that.
Wow. The never-ending drawer.
You can put all the makeup in that drawer.
A whole 12 pack of toilet paper.
Right? All right, so let's climb in the shower.
Alrighty.
And this is a 2-person shower.
That is a 2-person shower.
It is. Come
Oh,
on in a
okay.
2-person shower.
Well, I'll come in here, but
You're going to have to back out. But look. Hi. Hi.
See us in
It's
the
a
mirror.
2-person shower. It's a 2-person shower. There's plenty of room. I mean, this is a big shower, okay? Height-wise, again, I'm in the bubble. If I wasn't, again, you see I'm just about touching the roof, but the bubble is basically the entire shower. And so if there were 2 people in here, the bubble's back to the door and all the way to the front, okay? The shower head is just high enough, which is awesome. It has a nice little bench, okay? The only thing this doesn't have is a shelf to put like soaps and shampoos on. So you might have to put like a little corner thing like we did in ours. Put a little corner thing right down here.
Yeah.
And it's out of the way and you put your stuff there. All right, so there's the master shower. All right, let's work our way back forward, okay? So we sort of skipped the master bedroom. And this does look a lot like the other one we're in, right? With the bed that sort of articulates back, so there's plenty of room during the day, which is a great thing to do. So if you park somewhere during the day and you want to have great access, just articulate it back, because if not, the bed's going to sit, about out here. So there's a little bit more restriction when you're walking, okay? But the reason why it articulates back is when this slide is in and that slide is in, it has to articulate back so it can actually close up, okay? But that allows you a full-size residential type bed.
and a ton of walking room.
Yeah. I do believe this is king.
I do believe it is.
I do believe it's king. So directly across from here is sort of, another one of those wardrobe walls, right? And so, oh, look at that!
Wow.
I had no idea. It's funny, we've been walking around, this is the 3rd one we did. I completely forgot we hadn't seen a washer dryer yet. Look at that.
Right? Oh my goodness, that
Isn't
is
that cool?
funny.
Yeah.
That,
Awesome.
That's great planning, you guys.
Yeah. I don't know, so what do you think? Washer and dryer in the bedroom? Thumbs up? You like that or not? Let us know in the comments if you like that where that washer dryer is. Okay, that's a unique placement for it. So to the left you have some a hanging or shelf space, whichever you want, and some drawers down here, right?
Hang on, Kimball's not there yet.
Oh, there you go. Sorry, y'all. All right, there's 3 of them. Above the washer dryer.
Look at that.
There's some pull-out drawers here. Some storage. I'm guessing maybe you put a cable box there or something if you were doing satellite, whatever.
Right.
Of course, you can see the TV that's up there, right?
Right.
Right. Can we see the TV that's up there? There you
Now
go.
we can see the TV that's up there.
Again, we have to apologize. The camera's usually a little bit further back. On this side, again, mirror image. So you have shelves / hanging, whichever you prefer, and a couple more drawers. Okay, now the only thing we didn't cover was this, I believe.
Hang on, before we go, I want to point out the power for
yeah.
if you have a CPAP.
There's power
There's
to the
power
right of
on
the bed
each side of the bed.
and the left of the bed.
Yes, and there's a shelf, a little
A little shelf there.
shelf there for
Yep,
it.
absolutely. So you're going to have to come out and go around me, Lisa.
Okay.
All right, so right here is a little cabinet. Here's where some of the electronics are. That's where they're hidden away. And then here's some of the other electronics, your 12-volt panel and some of your fuses and things. Okay, but you also have some little shelves up here to keep some things, right?
Yeah.
Hiding place.
A little wallet, car keys.
Well,
Yeah.
this is a half bath right there. And we skipped it before, but I wanted to come back and get it. Now, why don't you try to close that door, Lisa? Let's see what happens. All right. So I can tell you, that door just missed my feet by about 1/8 of an inch.
It's raised, so your toes were kind of hanging out.
Oh, were my toes hanging out? Can you see my toes?
I can just barely see your toes.
All right, so you can see my toes. All right.
Just barely.
So, again, y'all, at my height of 6'4", you can see my toes. But that's okay. I don't care if you can see my toes. I'm actually pretty comfortable in here because the way that it's designed, the countertop is sort of cut out right where your arm and shoulder has to go. And so you're not really like, oh my gosh, I'm squished in here. So plenty of room in here, guys, okay? There is no storage there. I thought there was storage. It is not. It's electronics. There is some storage here, though. Little side cabinet, okay? And again, you have a nice big medicine chest there, as well as the mirror if you're needing, to do your hair and things. It's full height. So there we go. That's our third one. Grab your phone, Lisa. Oh. Well, we didn't get to go through the entire kitchen either. Yeah, that's okay. So it's sort of like, I don't call it galley style, but it's got that same little pull-out that we've been seeing, which I love because it gives you, that much more prep space.
So we'll just do a real quick through. So you do have the 3 drawers here. This pulls out and slides in. It does slide in. You can push it back.
Yeah, it's off its track because people pull it kind of hard.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can fix it for them.
Phone out.
But I need,
Phone out first.
yeah, it's people who pull it too hard and we're not level, and so they'll fix it. We just got to get level to do it. Okay.
All right.
Well, look, these are things that get fixed at the dealers before you get them, right?
Wow, look at how huge that
Look at that
is.
food pantry.
Yeah, you can put all your canned goods in
Yeah.
there. That's awesome.
And that's solid wood right there.
It is. We do have the huge microwave.
Yeah, it's huge. Look at that. I mean, let me back up so y'all can see it.
We do have. We moved a couple of things here. We do
Induction
have
cooktop, 2 burners,
induction.
which is right there, guys.
We do, and then over here we
There's a
do
nice
have-
farmhouse sink.
Yep, and that is real stainless as well, and I love that faucet.
Yep.
Underneath.
That is a really beefy looking faucet, isn't it?
It is. So we do have a nice big drawer, and we also have
Another
a
Fisher Pickel dishwasher.
Yes.
Love that.
Yeah. So that's more storage there, maybe cookie sheets or whatever.
Yep. Excellent.
And storage there.
All right. Oh yeah, and a little place for a little trash can right there.
Yes.
Not a big one, but a little one.
All right. So we're gonna get out of everybody's way.
Now this one again, which model was this? Let's go outside and look one more time. Grab the bags, Lisa.
Holiday Rambler, I believe.
This is the Titan, wasn't it? Yep. Yeah. Oh, the Armada. Yeah, the Holiday Rambler Armada, and the model number is the 44B. Again, Armada, model number 44B, tag axle. All right. So we have just a few minutes left before we have a special appointment made with one of the manufacturers, and we're going to be getting a bit of a tour and an interview with one of them, and so we're going to not probably do that one live. We'll bring it to you another day here in the next couple days, more of a special video. But I will tell you this before we finish the stream. If you were considering coming down here, I got to tell you, I am absolutely blown away at the turnout at this event. And we really haven't filmed too much of the crowds, but let me tell you, it's thinning out now because it's 3:30, but this place has been packed all day long. I mean, like crazy packed. Last year, it wasn't packed here until Saturday, Friday and Saturday last year. Wednesday, Thursday was kind of slower. But here, this year, it's insane how many people are here. Absolutely amazing. And so if you're planning to come, make sure we need to go. We went the wrong way, Lisa. We went the wrong way.
Okay.
But we can go. We can walk this way. Yeah, we can walk this way. We'll show everybody down here. If you are planning to come, make sure you bring your patients. I would bring something to drink and a couple bottles of water. There's not a tremendous amount of food and sources of beverages here. And so the lines are kind of long for some of them. And so right now it's not bad. Like I said, people are starting to leave. But around lunchtime, yeah. In fact, we had some barbecue today, and they were out of chicken, they were out of ribs, they were out of almost all their sodas except for Sprite and water. So just prepare ahead if you're going to come down here. Also, pay attention to the weather. It was cold this morning. When we woke up, it was 38 degrees. So we had on a couple shirts and things and ready to go. And it's now, we're down to just a t-shirt because it got hot. So just plan accordingly. And if you are coming down here and you see us walking around, we're here all day. We get here at 9 and we stay here until 5 or 6. Please don't hesitate to stop us and say hello. And we do have surprises for y'all. And we've been promising you that. Got them right there in that backpack right there Lisa's carrying. So let's go ahead and end it. We thank you all for watching us, and we will see you again tomorrow, day 2, live from the 2022 Tampa RV Super Show. So until we see you all again, everybody, you know what? Be safe.